I am suffering. Oh yeah. Thank you. Nice. Okay, good to hear. Let me just do some things. My PC sucks, but it's okay now. Oh, yeah. Hopefully this doesn't lag too much. Let me switch in a bit. Pa-pa-da-pa-pam. Thank you. I hope the audio is okay. I don't know if my mic sucks right now or if the BGM is too bad. Wait, let me switch actually. Just chatting? Hello! Look at you guys. You're there. Oh my god, it's still fucking. It's. Oh my god, I did not fix that ever. Well, I'll fix it someday. Not today though, apparently. My thing is outdated. You're so cute. Yeah! Thank you! Hopefully the thing is okay. This is me today. I do have a stinger for like transitions, but my PC sucks, so it doesn't really work too well. So I just gave up and I was like, well, if that's gonna not gonna work, I might as well just do this. Oh yeah, do you like this? This is the third part of my that one drawing. Oh shit, my stream BGM. Where's my stream BGM? This is the third part of my thing where oh my god, that's so loud. Hello, user. Thank you. This is the third part of the watercolor thing with Luxium. I do have ones for the other boys, but this is the one that I have the sketch finished up, and I now. Oh my god, the sumo! Please, please, so cute. For you have one right. Where's my crying? Hold up. I'm too slow for this. Uh, uh, thanks, thanks for the super. It's so sweet. I love the orange. I like the orange. Why is it? Oh my god! Stop, your boy. No, no. Thank you for the super. But yeah, I do have other ones for these, but I'm I'm too lazy. I haven't gotten back into doing them. No, please don't. Keep your fucking. You gotta eat too, Marie. Please. Worry. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I feel like it's been a while since I've said that. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I usually, whenever I stream, I usually say, good time zone. Have a good time zone. Also, if there is lag, unfortunate. I can't do anything about it. My PC sucks, so does my internet. It's raining today. So I'm like, oh no, Maru, please. Are are you accepting crypto? No, I'm not accepting crypto. I don't know shit. My kidney. No, I don't want your kidney. It's okay. I have a working kidney. What do you mean? Wait, I should stop looking at this card. But I I'll take your tears. I take tear tax. I like tear tax. But you, oh my god! Every time I hear my bedeep, I'm like fear. Did my thing crash already? It's been 5 minutes. But yeah, have a good. It's a good time zone as I usually say. Yeah. I don't really have much to do today. Today, I was gonna stream last week, but Friday came around and I was like, well, it's Friday and I really don't think I could stream. So I pushed it off to this week because, well, might as well. And I scheduled it earlier because I thought I would return for thank you. Because last week. Well, no, not last week. Today, I scheduled it just so that I can't run from it because I do want to stream again, and I know. So I wanted to show I am not I have not perished quite yet. I do have some projects behind the scenes, but they'll be for a while. I still have comms to do. But yeah, seeing my friends' chat is like it's making me stutter. It's just like cute. Also, hello Yamis. I feel like I didn't say hello to people. Hello Yamis. Hello Maru. Hello Marie. Hello Quasar as usual. Also, Akari is also here. Seeing old people here is really cute. Also, hello Sebi. Hello, 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 hello. She lives. I do live. Yes, thank you. But yeah, seeing people in chat, or like at least old regulars, I was like, oh well, thank you for coming back. I know it's been like 6 months. I don't stream too much, but I do enjoy my streaming. I just I get nervous. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I keep jumping topics, but I was gone for a long time because every time I wanted to stream, I get nervous. So I was like, okay, maybe I don't stream today. But since I'm not one to want to go back to my word, I put it on schedule, and then just and now I can't run from it. So now I'm here and streaming. That's how that happened. Adorable, please. Wait, let me add a thing. Embarrassed. Wait, no, I don't like the color. I'm just doodling. But yeah. Seeing my friends' chat is cute. But also it makes me go kya. Oh my god, my friends are in chat. Sheesh. Hello? Oh yeah. I lagged. The bading. Girl, that spooked me. Wait, shit. Hello. Am I back? So as you can see, my PC sucks, so it does die after a while. Hold up. My video is trying its best. See, this is why I stopped streaming. Because my PC sucks. Maybe I'll close video for today. I'll just bring up my icon. I wonder if I can play it, actually. I can close program. PN. Sorry for the trouble. I want the gadget. Thank you. Ah, the Benshi. Ah, cute. Also, welcome back, Otaku. How can I be sure this isn't a ghost right after image? Well, you never know, really. Wait, let me put up my thing instead. I'll just put in a picture, right? That works too, right? What's a scuffed picture? Frog, thank you. My frog is gone because my PC can't take too much. So this is why whenever I draw, I usually either do that or just chat or just do just chatting because VidTube takes a bit. Where's my sketches? Well, not sketches. Animation. Ba-da-dum. But yeah, hopefully the stream didn't die for too long. I feel like it's always buffering, but I can't really monitor that because my side doesn't show it correctly as well. So I do have to rely on chat quite a bit for feedback. But hopefully it's not the worst experience. Oh, what character is it? It's Luca! Yeah, it's Luca Kaneshiro. I like the birds thing. I do have birds for the other boys. Was it a cardinal that I gave Vox? I think it was a cardinal. And then I gave a blue jay to Yield Ike Evelyn. And then I'm giving a couple. I still don't have one for Mista, but it might be a type of parrot because I like those. But yeah, it's like a cute fantasy AU that's not quite as conventional. I think if whenever people go fantasy AU for the boys, it's probably like, oh, Vox is a demon immediately. But since I listened to his like spirit forest guardian thing, and I really enjoyed it enough to like, you know what, I'll run with my old fantasy thing with the one I made for Ike and then just run with it. Where's my thing? Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. Let's see. Stream overlay. PNG tubers. It's Luca. Yeah. Wow, it's nice seeing familiar names. Also, hello, Avid. Welcome. That's a crying one. I don't want the crying one. I'll just have this in the corner. Hello. I'll just have this in the corner instead. Just because I don't have anything else. Since I can't put my thing right now. There you go. It's me. I'll just be excited. Bark is back. Thank you. Yeah. I'll probably do something. Oh my god. I'll probably do something proper next time, but for now it'd be like that sometimes. My PC sucks. I am saving up though. I do have a few funds, but it's not quite enough yet to get a new PC. I do want a PC, like a proper one, instead of just a usual laptop. Just so that it's upgradable, because I do want to like try out other things, like say Blender and whatnot. Like I think those kind of things are fun. It's also the reason why, even though I grew up in IT, I can't really study a lot because my PC sucks. It always goes down to like, well, does your PC suck or not? Well, it sucks. You'd be like that. Also, hello, Millie. See Millie. Thanks for stopping by. I saw your comments on some of my videos. It was very cute seeing regulars and stuff on chat. Sweet. Weak PC. Yeah, it's a potato, but it's trying its best. It's done me well. Like, which is which is nice because like with a bad PC, you are kind of forced to do a lot of improvisation, and then obviously looking for programs that will actually will be able to handle it. Well, yeah. I got this notifying class on. Hello, hello. Good luck on class. It's helping a bit with my chatting. Oh shit, it's another. Oh my god. People getting sweethearts is like spooking me because I just hear the. It's like, oh shit, that's so loud. I never realized because I usually don't get it in Ching in the thing. Also, hello. Oh my god, I did see. Hoochie? Do you want me to just call you? Well, you're my friends. It's okay. I'll probably just call you Hoochie. Hello, Hoochie. I'm behind on chat. It's fine. Chat is slow enough so I can scroll back, but also it's like going while I'm working that I don't really see everything. Yeah, why not? Yeah, hello Hoochie. I love you. You the goat. You the goat. But yeah, it's nice seeing everyone here. It's really sweet. I like the company. It's one of the biggest reasons why I started streaming, because the company while drawing is, you know, quite fun. And people are nice. With YouTube, it is a lot less, it's a lot less of a competition, I guess, but also at the same time there's not much of an audience, so you're not really in YouTube to grow. If you want to grow shit, streaming wise, it's you're probably better off in like Twitch, but I'm too stupid for Twitch, so I stay here. uh, but now since the whole streaming thing has blown up in YouTube, particularly because of the VTubers, um a lot of people have been migrating to YouTube, so it is interesting now. Twitch is on fire. Well, it kind of is. Yeah, you're right. What are you drawing? Oh, I'm drawing Luca. Yeah, he is quite. Oh, I made him a lion boy, by the way. He's a lion. I should probably give him bigger ears, but I don't know. I wanted to make him a beast man. People usually actually no, it's free now. No, it's not free. You must see the tablets, right? I like the whole beast thing, but I usually draw my oh my god, I usually draw my beast people. Would it be beast people? I don't fucking know. But like he's a lion boy. I usually draw my ears for like that kind of stuff on the actual ears part because I think it just makes sense. I draw it on top, but I'm like petty. Maybe one day if I'm on like chibis or something, but not on the full body. But yeah, I think he's a funny guy. I had to like push myself to draw him bulkier because in my head when I was thinking about this particular composition, I was imagining him a lot skinnier in like my usual comforting style, which is very much so twink like. So you know that's not. But with Luca, it doesn't really fit. It doesn't seem right. So I was like, well, might as well make him bulkier. He is very square here. So I did base this off his uh reference sheet because yeah. What series is that from? This guy? It's from VTubers. It's from Luxio. He's a VTuber. He's a funny guy. I guess the very basic description for him is a himbo, which he is. But he's funny, so it's okay. Oh, you know what's a stupid fun fact? Well, maybe not so fun fact for other people. I usually do this in like since I'm streaming, I will be saving because there is a risk of my PC dying on me. And I don't want this to perish. But my two other versions with Icon and like I did save this before. Well, I don't want that version. I'm just gonna redo it. With my old versions of Icon books, I actually just did it in one sitting. It just called it a day. And I didn't save the actual raw files. I just have the final version. But like, even if I did have the raw files, it doesn't really change much because a lot of it is like in very simple layers since I used the watercolor brush. So everything is like stacked together. And I'm scared there's no end to what I can do, but there's also, well, yeah, that's true. I think for a lot of creative stuff, though, it's mostly a matter of like, well, might as well just do it, right? Laughs in Mediband. Well, okay, look, Clip Studio also does have an autosave function. It's just that I don't, you know. But that also requires you to save first, which I do not do. So sometimes I'd find myself 6 hours in and I still have not saved the illustration I've drawn because I'm fucking stupid and I just work too much. Or like I get too into those things I'm working on anyways. But yeah. Also, I'm making Luca here a bit dark skinned because he's under the sun and I think that's funny. That he's getting sunburned. Good luck on class. Bye bye. I've been nervous all day. You don't understand. Because it's been a while. But people coming in has been nice company. Also my friends. They're the goats. Bless. Sun kiss Luca. Yeah, sun kiss Luca.
oras na ba, Kayla? Oras na.
11:24. The very nice appearance of my father, as usual, as you do. Wait, actually, let me put my chat here. I had OBS on my second screen, but yeah. You know, every time I do dishes, I always think of I always like I guess prep for streaming in a way, because like it's basics of streaming is that you kind of try to recount your day, or like just to have like, something to talk about. So like I talk to myself a lot, and but like once I get to the actual streaming bit, I just forget everything. Have you all heard? Thank you for reminding me to drink water. Hold up. Which you should do. You should drink water. Oh, I've been playing Spiritfarer. Thank you for the conversation. Which is nice. I think that's one of the things that I like about chat. But yeah. I have been playing Spiritfarer recently. It has been nice and kind of sad in a way because of its themes. But earlier today, while I was like trying to calm my own nerves, I was doing Arcade Spirits, which is a visual novel. It's an interesting thing because it's one of the games that I've had for like a long time, from one of the bundles I bought like 2 years ago. And it's come up recently because I remember it being played by a close friend of mine. And then now that I'm playing games again and talking to people who do make games, it has been an interesting experience because it is one of those games that are just good, but you don't really think about it. Because it has the whole an in it's I'm stuttering. But the thing with Arcade Spirits, it does have an identification system, quote unquote, I guess. It's like it keeps track of what you Oh my god, there's so much. Oh, I'm so shy. Thank you, Anu. Wait, uh it does oh my god, so flustered. The game about perishing, you're right, it is a game about perishing. Um, with Arcade Spirits, it has an identifiers which keeps track of your personality based on your answers. So like say right now I'm playing it, and most of the choices I've been choosing are very logical, which I do feel like is very me. But also like I think it's interesting because since it's my first playthrough, I can't really say quite yet what's different depending on the choices I make. And also like they also event lock some stuff. So like if you do one thing, you might miss other things. So I think that's interesting. So yeah, and from a development standpoint, for VNs that is very rare because usually a lot of VNs are linearly path. So you choose your things and then you go in a direction. That's usually how a lot of VNs may work. And seeing it be written this way, where it does give a lot of room for replayability, it is, quite a fun experience. I guess they're all years from whenever I do start being a content creator. Well, yeah. Then I remember how crazy topic. True. It is a matter of just talking, really. I do find some streams like I go to artist streams because usually how that's a lot of the people I see, because I also, besides the whole VTuber stuff that I also watch, I do want to support other artists streaming here too. But also the interesting is a lot of the way other artists stream on in this platform, YouTube specifically, is that they would either bring a friend with them to talk to and not quite as engaged with chat, or they would just not talk at all. So it's a very different system on how I seem to do it, because like sometimes with artist streams their chat seems to have a life of their own, and sometimes the artist is like completely disconnected to that, and like I don't know, that's interesting. And I guess we're just bad at multitasking. I feel like that's what that's being said there. But yeah, um but chat, I think if you have enough of an audience, even if it's like just a couple people, so long as they're like active chatters, it's like usually fine, because there's at least someone to talk about, and you can always just ramble for like what, 2 hours is how long I usually stream anyway. This guy's toast. A game about perishing. It is. It's a very happy-go-lucky game. Truly. Spiritfarer is a happy-go-lucky game. I mean, it's gorgeous for one. The animations are amazing. I subscribe to their emailing thing from Thunder Lotus. It's cute as hell. But it is technically still about grief and death. So that's a warning you may want in case you want to play it. But you can have characters and stuff. I think that's cute. Also, hello, me. Welcome. I agree. There's no search topic when you. Yeah. I must be coming across the rare art streamers than the ones. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. I don't often. Well, I do go to quite a few art streams, but not as many. At least not on YouTube anyway. I feel like on YouTube it's a bit different of a platform. For Twitch it is a different system. I think they're a lot more interactive. But I think that's just simply the culture of Twitch in general, which is very community driven to begin with. Right? Because that's how you really grow on Twitch. You don't really have much of a leeway for, say, videos like I do. It's like I don't really have a reason to do streaming other than the fact that I like doing it and it's fun for me, even if it does give me anxiety for like whenever I have to prep. But um it is fun. But majority of my viewership or growth does come from my own works, which is animations and stuff. So this is just pure fun for me. But yeah, I do find a lot of streamers just, well, not streamers, more like artists that do stream. They do get distracted. I'm one of those. What would happen in most of my streams, if you have been here before or like have seen my VODs, what would happen is I would draw for about say 30 minutes, and then I would just get sidetracked, not really draw at all, and I just talk to chat. That's the whole thing. That's what I would do. I don't get much done. And that's really the point of my streams. It's not like I'm here to get stuff done. I'm just here to chat because I like chatting with people, and I think it is good to just make connections with folks, because I like seeing you guys. I like seeing people in chat. Like the familiar names and stuff in the comments too. Whenever I see a regular from chat and then they come up in the comments, it's like, oh, it's them, it's they. I know this person, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's different purposes. Yeah, it's cute. So I don't know, I like to have fun with it. But also, recently I've been motivated to do it just because like I wanted to give leeway in case um I wanted to try a different thing and stuff. So yeah, maybe I'll do it more consistently. I used to do it like once a week, but well, yeah, and then I stopped. So maybe I'll do that again. And if anything happens, well, anything, well, we'll go however I'll go, depending on how tired I get. I'm usually not the type to watch art streams. Only a few of your channels. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. I see you in the comments, see Millie. I like you. I do see you often here. Thank you for stopping by. And like Otaku and like obviously my friends are also very nice to see and stuff. So yeah, thank you. The company is always really nice for the stream. Okay. Am I back? Am I back? Are we back? It lagged. It lagged. It's fine. Am I back? Look, my PC died again. It's been 30 minutes, please. See, my PC's dying. It's on its maybe I should like fucking oh my god, swearing. Maybe I should just open it up again and clean it up. That probably doesn't hurt. Some cleaning up doesn't hurt. I could potentially break my PC, but hey, at least it's clean. No, I should do that, but I am tempted to. My PC just isn't currently meant for heavy work, so but I do want to get a better one eventually. Welcome back. Thank you. Hello there. I thought it was my internet. Yeah, no, if it's lagging, it's probably me. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Whenever my streams got like until I get a better PC, it's probably me. Until I get back. But yeah, thank you. It's not you, it's yeah. Hello Lark. Welcome. It's been a while. Heart, tell me if you need my kid. No, I don't need your kidney. It's okay. You need your kidney more. Who are you? Bro, you're in here. I'll take your kidney. Man, thank you for the memberships today. It's very sweet. I don't have much to offer, but it's I try my best. I like Luca's purple eyes. I will say that. I think it's gorgeous. It is like a dull purple though, and then it gets like what's the color for it? It's like Kaya's eyes, periwinkle. Is that the word? It's like it gets periwinkle at the top part. So it fades, which is I think is really gorgeous. It's pretty. So Heart, what's new? I'm not dead. That's the new part. Um, what have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of things from other channels actually. So I think that has been a very fun experience for me. I've worked on Cold and Cord. You're not dead. Fucking Lark. Well, I'll be sure to annoy you even more. Um, I've worked on Clothing Cord. I did if you have been updated on my community posts, I art directed a little thing in called the lore tribute. It's lore tribute, right? It's been a while. It's lore tribute, and then what else? Oh, the Hive. Everyone, check out the Hive. I like the things that we make there. It is in my community post. Everything's linked, but I think it's cute. We just had fun there though, so it's nothing. It's not the most serious, but I think that's the best part because I like doing stuff with my friends. Yeah. Is that a pro? Maybe. If I'm awake enough for your streams. You stream like at an early time for me if I'm not wrong. Stoli and this, they're totally ready. Yeah, totally ready everything. I do see the notifications, but like it's so late whenever you stream for me, so I'm like, can't do that. But yeah, what are other stuff I've been doing? I think that's it. I've opened up commissions again. I've been productive in the past couple months, which is nice, even though I'm not really fixed on anything big or important. But it does feel nice to just not be a bum still. So having to work with something with my friends, I'm learning a lot, which has been very nice. And also it's just good fun for me. So I learn and I have fun, which is like the best thing you can really achieve in life, really, at this point. Lion tails are dark at the end, but they don't do the puffy thing. I'm at your Discord. Yeah, my Discord. Is it your Discord or my? No, it's probably my Discord. I haven't been active there because I've been busy. Unfortunate, really. There's a line there that I drew and I didn't clean up. I think the bad part about watercolor style is that I'm using multiply here. I don't know if you see that. I don't think you see that, actually. Let me show that thing. Where's my studio mode? There it is. Okay. If you show it, let me make my screen big. I want to show this. Okay. Also, this is my impromptu art lesson as usual. This always happens. Don't worry about it. There is like a multiply thing at here. So this is why majority of the coloring is like on one layer because it is. So like the shading, everything. So like I can't really go back unless I Control Z or like blend it in or something. There are other ways to fix it, but you know what, Control Z is easier, and I'd much rather just redo the thing I have already done and call it a day. Yeah. What else has been happening since I've been gone? I've been playing a lot of games, and I've been feeling very motivated to play games recently because I've been watching a friend play games. So I'm like, well, she's playing games, I also want to play games. So I've been playing games, which is nice because I feel like it's been a nice thing to hang out with people because it's given me time to like work less and actually do stuff for myself. Anyways, get you some good friends. This whole stream is just me gushing about my the next 2 hours. Watch. And look, it's been fun. I've been having fun. Yeah, taking breaks. Yeah. So like every evening, I just go to play. Usually, what would often happen is I would just keep drawing or just idle around, which I think is the bad part because I hate idling. By idling, I mean like just scrolling mindlessly in social media. I'm not having fun. It's just that it's mostly whenever I idle, it's mostly me not wanting to do what I need to do. So what would happen is that I would keep scrolling even though, there is obviously something I had to do. But with taking breaks and stuff, it does give me a reason to just be okay with, relaxing, and I idle a lot less. So I'm actually having fun with my free time. Please don't crash. Okay, it's not crashed yet. Sweetie artist hands or sweaty gamer hands, which is better? Honestly, for me, artist hands. I have really bad hand-eye coordination. So like even as I play games I am familiar with, I still have to look down at my keyboard sometimes or my controller and be like, well, controllers are a lot easier because it's very compact, so I don't have to look down. But with keyboard, I do have to like sometimes still look down with like, oh shit, what the fuck? What button am I even pressing? I don't know. Maybe this. That kind of thing. Drink now. Oh yeah, hydrated. Procrastination. Yeah, it's when you procrastinate. And like procrastinating is a habit, but also it's not like I enjoy the things in between those procrastination. I think it's fine if you procrastinate by doing something else that you actually like to do. Like say, um, the concept of rakugaku in JP art, um, which is basically drawing something that you like, right? Or I guess for some it means sketches, but on other people it does mean drawing something that is not like professional or work related. That's why some people have like really good art and then just tag it as RGKG. Rakugo. Yeah. That's how that works, right? And like I think it's fine to procrastinate because you need it, because you want to do something else that you actually enjoy for a while. I think that's perfectly fine. So long as the thing that you are procrastinating on also still gets done, I think, you know what, anything is on the table. But like when it's like idling and you're not even happy with what you're doing, I think that's when it's like kind of a problem. And that's usually what used to happen with me. It's like, well, I'm just sitting here like a duck doing nothing. Procrastination easel. I've spent 3 4 months on your birthday present and we never see the light of the look. Sometimes with that kind of stuff, if it's like a couple months away, I always think it's like, well, I'm just letting it simmer. Because, you know, you want your ideas to be fleshed out and stuff. Where's my blender? I like this blender. It does remove a bit of the texture, which is not as nice, but it's better than having hard edges on something. Who is an alarm ringing? I can hear that. Oh, so it's well, you should probably get started on that. I feel like people have a reason for procrastinating. Wait, my stream lags. Hello? Hello? It lagged again, yeah. It did. Am I back? Am I back? It's probably back. It's back. Hello. Oh my god. My PC has been very poor today. What the fuck? I did restart you, right? I restarted my PC. Maybe it's just because it's been a while. Sorry. Hello, welcome back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait. One day I'll get a better PC. Not today though. Not this month either. One day. This is whenever I do just chatting streams, which is just usually VideoTube. It does happen a little less. So I guess it's just CSP that eats it up. Same goes for what is it? File Packer. Whenever I use File Packer, it's not as bad, but it is what it is sometimes. Reminder to save. Oh, thank you. I should do that. I keep talking. I just don't shut up. Which is, I don't know. It's my thing. Whenever I used to stream, whenever I always tell my friends, streaming is the time, my once a week time to actually talk nonstop without without having to have an excuse for talking nonstop. Because you know, I do have to like fill up silence. I don't know. I'm not very good with like silences. It feels rather awkward for me. So what would happen is that I just want to fill it up with anything really. I'm like, oh, it's so awkward. I should stop. Control's doing too much. But yeah. So I like I like streaming for that reason. But now that I'm more like comfy. There's not as big of a reason to do too much. I don't know. And even though I do say like earlier with the artist streaming, usually with people on call or something, and or just straight up silence. It is in it I have been hanging out in some spaces where the artist literally just streams and have let the chat have its own thing, and it has given me a bit of, oh my god, I'm burping. Hold up. This is what happens when I talk too much. But it has given me a thing where it's like, well, I guess it's fine to just have silences sometimes, but I don't know, it's just not easy for me. But you know, we try. Maybe one day I'll just have a quieter stream. That's not today though. I'm too flustered. It's my first stream in a while, so I'm flustered. I feel like I have to do good or something. But I'm just, chilling. Burping is no. No, it's not. Put it behind paywalls. Well, no. It did. I don't think you heard it. I have silent burps. It's mostly because like, whenever I'm nervous, the way I talk changes. So, usually when ooh Taskaroo, uh, whenever I comfortably talk, I guess, what would happen is, the way this is like really odd, but if I'm for normal talking, it's about the way your tongue is settled in your mouth. So what would happen is that whenever I'm some people have described it, but like say how Russians would like whenever they have uh when they go silent, the way their tongue is laid out on their own mouth is like laid down. But say for a lot of English speakers, their tongue is like touching the top of their mouth while they're like, closed mouth and quiet. And that's a thing. So whenever I'm nervous, my tongue just goes down and there's like a lot more air coming into my body because like I'm nervous and shit. But like whenever I'm comfortable, it's like normal. And it's all like comfortable and settled. And I'm like breathing normally. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just nervous because it's been a while. I feel like I've been saying that for the past hour. It's been an hour. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard. But yeah. What are other stuff? Well, oh my god. There's the animatic I've been working on, which is This Is Me. I was very tempted to start another one because in LCF, in Loud of Count's family, the birthdays of the main characters, or like a lot of the characters, are November 8th, and I was really tempted to just do another one of a speed run like how I did Kaya, because Kaya, whose birthday is in like 10 weeks, which is November 30, I did his storyboard for a long time, like in April. This is not a new story, but I did his storyboard in April, and then I sped run. I speed run the whole animatic in like a month. So I started at like the end of October, just so that because I wasn't, if I finished it on time, well, I guess I finished it on time. If I finish earlier, well, that's nice. Where the fuck is that beeping? Sorry. Something is beeping. I don't know where. Oh, I see. I found the beeping. Do you hear this? It's beeping. Okay, thank you. It's fine now. I think. Maybe. Why do they have an alarm at midnight? I don't understand. But yeah, so I sped around that thing at like midnight. Oh, well, not midnight. What the fuck? I mean, in a month. And I was really tempted to do it because the birthday is in October. Well, not October. I mean, November 8th, and it's end of September. And it's like, I can probably do a speed run, but like, I still have another LCF thing that I still haven't finished, and it's been a year, so I should probably do that first. My friend was talking about how part 2 of LCF is starting. It is, indeed. And how she was simping over the art. Which art? Oh, the new one? Yeah. Is there a new one? Wait. Is there a new one? I don't know. I haven't been caught up in LCF because I didn't want spoilers. I stopped at like chapter 600 something? Midway 600. I wasn't at 700 yet. I'm pretty sure. But I stopped somewhere in there. But I'm also rereading right now. So, I'm getting there. Eventually. I'll get there eventually. It's fine. But yeah. Despite me trying to fill up the silences, I do kind of quote unquote advertise this streams as like something comfy. It's fine if you just put it on the background and stuff. I will keep rambling on just because I do like talking about a bunch of stuff that I enjoyed or like things that I like and am passionate about and enjoyed the past week and stuff. Both to fill up the silence, the other side because I'm just a nerd. I don't know. I like media and art and things, even if it's not something I have a profession or aptitude with. Oh no! What do you mean cute? What cute? But yeah, so feel free to lurk and stuff. If you're like doing stuff, you can just put my thing in the background. I don't know. I like the company. The thing about streams is that usually a lot of people, I feel like, I guess prior to the whole streaming craze, a lot of people started streaming because, well, the company is nice whenever there's people around and you're not as alone whenever you do stuff. And I think that's really sweet. You're just hanging in a room with people and, chilling. Occasionally doing commentary. Because that's the fun bit. You're cute when you talk about you. I like doing stuff. But yeah. Oh, the other I was contemplating the whole day what the fuck I was gonna stream, bro. I brought up this Luca art like the last second. This is like I brought this up in like the last 10 minutes actually when I was on call with a couple of friends. And I was like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But prior to this Luca artwork, the other thing I was gonna do was like make a script for a video I wanted to make, which is like how the fuck do I make animatics? Just so because I think that's an interesting thing, and I get to like nerd out for uh a good, I don't know, 20 minutes of a video about the thing that I make that I enjoyed making. Is it good? No. Is it efficient? I don't know. But like, is it interesting to me? Yes. But like, I think making scripts in a stream is a really poor idea because I think script writing requires a lot of brain cells. And whenever you stream, you're kind of like you have your attention taken like in all the different spots and you're right, impulsive decisions are, you know, where it's at. Your talking is very relaxing to me. Thank you. I'm happy to hear. Also, good luck with your work. I hope you have a good day. But yeah, if you script write on fucking stream, are you a god? It's like, what the fuck? That's kind of hard. I think the thing about gaming and art, and it's like they're kind of menial tasks enough that you don't actually have to like worry about being entertaining because like the game is entertaining. It's easy to commentate on a game. It's like mindless enough to like multitask. But with say uh coding on stream, what the fuck? I've watched some coding streams, by the way. It's wild because what would happen is that they're not even talking on chat, and like, you know what, I understand. If I was there in their possession, I wouldn't either because like you're too focused on the whole logic side of things. It's like turning off your music because you need to focus. Even though you play music whenever you work. It's like that. But yeah. So I wanted to like at least conceptualize. If I wasn't gonna script write, I wanted to like at least lay out, oh, what the fuck do I even do whenever I um make animatics? Because I do have a couple ideas. But I think the biggest thing is whenever I do animatics is that it's just a matter of like what do I see in my own head, right? Like if I can't see it, it's gonna be real difficult. It's gonna be like a lot of trial and error, and like that's when I bring out the papers. Oh, speaking of papers, I've been really enjoying just printing out what is it? This oh wait, I want to bring out. I do have an older version of this, but now I'm recoloring because I do want to recolor. This is the older version. Let me bring it out. But look at this. I don't want it black anymore. The oh my god. Writing on paper is really nice, especially for storyboarding, mostly because it's really easy to just go back and forth with frames and just watching everything with how storyboarding is completely different from animatics, by the way. Do not be fooled anyways. I feel like with industry standards, a lot of producers think animatics are storyboards. That's just too much work for storyboarders. Because the thing is with there is a lot at work. It's narrative, it's film. You're practically, doing the whole film yourself, because you as a storyboarder, you do have to add some stuff just so that, it adds to the story. You got to communicate what is written to image and whatnot. You have to like understand film, action, all that. So it's interesting. But also with paper, it is nice because like you don't have to like say with CSV. Oh my god, I still have this zoom in? Let me hold up. Oh yeah. Let me zoom out and bring it up. So with CSV, right? Say this is your timeline. With timelines, you actually have to like wait, that's edit. Yeah, whatever. So with timelines, you have to like go back to frame 1 just to see the whole thing, and then you have to play your audio or whatever just to go through the idea in your head. And like that's a lot of work, okay? That's too much work. And that's like a couple extra buttons you really don't have to push if you have it printed out, because you can just flip through the pages, and that's like really easy and convenient and nice. Oh my god, that's the wrong layer. Okay, fine. I wasn't painting on the wrong layer. But yeah. This is a vulture bird, by the way. So it is it's not even a hunter. It's more like I forgot what type it was. Did I write it down? God knows. It's somewhere. Can I just copy paste it? Actually, I can't. Can I? Am I willing to copy paste this? I actually really like this version of the bird. You know what? I'll copy paste it. Or just mend it well. But yeah, with storyboard, it is nice with paper, but it still does involve the whole process of, well, right, oh well, doing the whole thing, and then obviously you have to scan it later on because you wanna. Oh my god, I copied the whole thing. I don't want to do that. The fuck. I copied. Oh my god, not copy. What? I am so lost in my own head. Oh sheesh. I love the bird. Sometimes some storyboard is too good that I think it is actual was the actual. Yeah. Well, I've read a bit of Richard Williams. Is it Richard Williams? No. That's a different person. The survival kit to animation. So the survival kit to animation has a whole thing. It's not a to-do list per se. It's more like an insight to how a lot of animation is done, the principles, the how some directors do their thing, which is a great insight, by the way. So some directors, what some directors would do, what so I looked away for 1 second. Now this is me copy pasting my old work. I didn't like the background for this, so I gave up on it. And I was like, I don't know, I think it's too dusty, and I didn't like it. But now it's bright, which I do like. With with uh with key with keyframes, or like other people, there are in the industry, at least written on the animation survival skit, which was, by the way, made like fucking decades ago at this point. um what it says is like, so there are like obviously people who do keyframes, assistant people who do the keyframes, and then they pass it on to in-betweeners. What would happen is some fucking people who are obviously keyframe peoples are like the artists, you know, the artists that are doing the thing, the ones that get the top credit usually. What would happen is they would do the first frame, the last frame, and then just not do the middle key betweens, or like the key frame the middle keyframes and the middle in betweens, because like sometimes their assistants are too good at understanding what needs to be done. So like what would happen is that, imagine a walk cycle, right? Imagine this, I'm gonna fucking explain it to you. Imagine you have a land. Like, hello, Rhea. Imagine you have a land. What the keyframe people would do, this is the top artist, by the way, so they do a standing thing, right? They do a standing thing, they do a line, the guide one to, where you need a lot of the things are, and they just call it a day. They just do this, call it a day, pass it on to whoever needs it, which is, by the way, a lot of people, which is like horrendous for some. It's probably bad for some people. That sucks, because that just adds more work to other people, because this is practically animation. You're just adding to stuff. But, well, technically this is the animation bit, but it is like funny how that happens. But also like, oh my god, I completely forgot what what's the point of this conversation even, anyway. But with it does add to like the whole weird perception of what animation work entails, which is like, I don't know, a lot. It's a lot. And even with you could say your animation, but the thing with art industry is that there's always so many facets to it. You could be a VFX animator, a 3D animator, fucking CGI animator, I don't fucking know. There's so many things to it. Color scripter, god, people who do colors things, fucking god bless. They do like a lot of the actual post stuff, which is crazy. Like when you see things from layout is like the keyframing is what would so in 3D animation there is storyboard, animatic, layouting. Layouting is the okay, have a good night, Millie. I'm just ranting now. Or like rambling about animations. With 3D animation, it's storyboards, sometimes animatic, and then layouting. Layouting is the keyframes for the 3D animation. Basically, they do the base poses for to help out the whoever's gonna do the actual animations. I'm learning so much. This is just me rambling about art. So that's layouting, and then they pass it on to the animators, which will take the layouts, the keyframes. So what would happen in layout is that it's usually just the base ones. This is where they put like the basic poses, and then they pass it on, and then the whoever's gonna do the animator, that's the animator. Okay, I'm like all over the place. Layout is a layouter's job. That's an actual title, layout animators, I think, if I'm not wrong. And then for animator, that's the whole in between stuff, which is lip syncing, the other stuff. And then there's also other jobs, which is physics, people who do physics in films, That's also another job. Nodes, whatever those are, which is the lighting, the whole areas, the sceneries, people who do backgrounds, the people who rig the backgrounds. I don't know. There's a whole lot of things. Speaking your words, man. Thank you. I like the whole things about it. I know. I think it's interesting because the thing is, I don't get to study much lately because uh I'm busy. And like, so I've always been interested in like just learning in my own time. And like, it's not really something I can easily apply to work, but I just enjoy hoarding information in that way because I think it's fun. Just knowing a lot of things is fun, especially because like at some point you can apply it later. Like, just knowing how that process goes, because I feel like if I didn't know that, the whole production is, yeah, it's massive. And like if I didn't know that, what would happen is that I would probably be fucking stupid and I would try animate by once. If you know what animating by once is, it means you're going from like start to finish on a very linear thing instead of like jumping around from keyframe to keyframe, which is, it's not bad, but like if it's like such a big project, it's a bad idea. You're just gonna have a lot of inconsistencies. So having a lot of like options and knowledge for this kind of stuff is like good. Anyways. I got too happy talking about animation. I like animation and I don't know, a lot of development stuff, like the big side. I would probably not join too much on like studios. I don't know, maybe once, but I don't think it'd be my big thing. Maybe one day. Who knows? I'm still too young. You're so cute. Wait, I didn't see the Reyes message. I want to see. I feel like I scrolled past it. That's honestly. I was dead to the world for 5 hours. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's okay. I hope that was a nap you're talking about, Rhea. Man, I don't know. I like animation. It's fun, but I like seeing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, oh my god, there was this one thread with fucking a lot of the Encanto animators and people who worked on it, and it's like people were like, "Oh, le- you can chat with us and then we'll tell you who fucking worked on which scene." And people gave them scenes and they were like crediting who actually worked on this, and that was like, I don't know, was really sweet. And like they would show like the whole process of, because like Encanto was made on a time with the whole pandemic, like very much so the height of it. And it's like they work from home, so like how do you do this, how do you do that? And like, oh, this is not. It's hard gigging. Thank you. I like. But like some people would record themselves, plaster it on their program, and then just use it as reference. And like, oh my god, I don't know. I thought it was really cool. Like, and when that came out, when Encanto came out, and I watched it, it was really good. A bit uncanny because of how realistic it is, despite it being stylized. But also in another case, just seeing the amount of love animators and artists just give to their craft is like makes me sob, because oh my god, I love art, man. It's so nice. But also it's like obviously an immense labor of love, not just the art but also just the sheer act of storytelling in multiple ways. Because like say in I like to use Encanto because it's like such a good film, but also it's such a cultural thing. With Encanto, it's not just like the art of telling the stories of the family, but also like their own culture, and like integrating that kind of stuff in it. And I don't know, it's just sick as hell. It's just sick as hell, you know. It's cool. I like it. But yeah, there's a lot of things I could geek about. I've been reading. What have I been reading? I've been reading Lord of the Rings, the art books, not the actual books. Eventually I will get to it, but I'm really poor at reading now. One day I'll get to it, just not today. But oh my god, burp. Hold up. I've been talking too much and too much air has gone into my body. I need to breathe. This is what happens whenever I stream. I just geek out for the next 2 hours. um, but yeah, uh, Heart has lost the brain cells to read. Confirm. You're right. You're right. I don't read. I don't know. I've been trying to read The Hobbit, but I'm like halfway through the book, which is, I don't know. The Hobbit. I read. This is why I think reading the books comes second. It's because the movies was amazing, but also the book is also good, but also like I don't know. I'm so attached to the movie because it's what I saw first. But it does, give me a leeway to read all the books my brother has bought, and I can just read them because I've always been interested in Lord of the Rings, but I just haven't had the chance to really read them because like I don't know, I have a dog brain. I get really distracted. Do I like that reddish color? Hold up, let me see. Do I like that? You know what? I kinda do. I do like that. I do that. But yeah, The Hobbit. I don't know. I think the Lord of the Rings books feel a lot more interesting. I've read some excerpts from Lord of the Rings, and I think it's a lot more fun. Uh, the thing with The Hobbit is that the movies lengthened the book. The book is like a fraction of what the movie is, mostly because like, well, it's not, obviously the films are based on the book, but they had to like expand it because they had to like make it into 3 films. By the way, I really want the art book for fucking what is it, The Hobbit, because they have like 5 books for this fucking trilogy, my guy, and it's not, you know available anywhere other than physical copy or like Amazon or the actual Weta workshop shop. So I want to save up for that, but like it's so expensive. Shipping is so expensive, man. Why do I have to live very far? But I like the art books. But also just seeing the excerpts of like a lot of how stuff was made during the films is like crazy, because like I think a lot of people glorify the way Lord of the Rings was made because it was one of the final films made that was really sincere to their fantasy world. It was really sincere because I feel like the like Star Wars obviously is its own sci-fi, but like it's not like high fantasy thing, right? That's how I feel like those are obviously completely different genres. I feel like natural fantasy, which is, mostly stemming from world building that occurs on Earth rather than, or like in a, at least in a, in a landmass rather than space, or like that is more futuristic. There is a difference in, genre and sometimes even themes. Um but like yeah, it's like one of the few ones that was like at least taken seriously, even with like the whole its its own time. It's the last one, but also one of the first ones that actually took itself seriously in in for a fantasy, because if you see a lot of fantasy films prior to Lord of the Rings, it's sometimes or like oftentimes taken as a joke, unless it's like actually Regency. Uh, it's not taken as, as seriously. Like maybe say, what is it? What was it called? A Knight's Tale, was it? Um, I don't. I remember it being more or less serious, but obviously it is, it's not fantasy, but it is like in a way it feels rather fantastical, but it is more Regency. But um it there wasn't very many films at the time that had elements of fantasy and magic and all that without making it a child's movie. I think that's what I'm getting at. right? Because like usually when you think of fantasy and fairies, you'd think, oh yeah, children. That's I feel like that was the mindset prior. But like Lord of the Rings took itself really seriously. Like there are blood and shit in Lord of the Rings, you know. One of the most horrifying shit that is ingrained to my mind when I watched Lord of the Rings was fucking in the third movie. You know what? If you want to watch it, go. You know what? Spoilers. But in the third movie, when the orcs were in fucking uh Gondor, yeah, and you know the last fight begins, um, they fucking threw the heads of the fucking men. Oh my god, it was so fucking what the fuck. It really occurred to me like, oh shit, these people are fucking real. That kind of thing. But like not actually real, but also like in their obviously own world, this shit has consequences. And I think there's not many there's not a lot of stories that really drive home that kind of thing, quite like throwing your enemy heads to your back, right? I think that was like brutal as fuck. I don't know. I just getting reminded of it is like, oh, what the fuck? They really did that. It's so wild. You're losing a lot of money. What do you mean? Oh well, I'd be like that sometimes. Is that back of the castle? This one? Well, is it back of the castle? I don't know. I just wanted a bunch of bricks and like a more sandy desert like place for this. Even if we look at something like Game of Thrones, okay. I was thinking like, wait, what's GOT? Because I never watched GOT. Or read it. Not quite yet, anyway. That took seasons compared to Lord. Yeah. And like I think it's like one of the things that I think GOT I feel like was kind of inspired with how Lord of the Rings was taken seriously, right? I think that's one of the things because there are a lot of fantasy books that took itself seriously. I think after that came not Lord of the Rings, the fuck it. We are talking about Lord of the Rings. I mean Harry Potter. Harry Potter came after that, like a couple years later, right? If I'm not wrong. I wasn't into Harry Potter because at the time I was reading Percy Jackson and I like Percy Jackson. I was a bit late on the Harry Potter thing. So I didn't really get into it. But I am interested in the world building of Harry Potter. You know, besides the whole we do not know the author kind of thing. With Harry Potter, it did take the world or like at least the craft and the art and the whole obvious importance of it very seriously, but also at the same time, it is technically still a children's thing, right? I mean, that's not a bad thing. I think a lot of children things are, you know, still open for just about everyone. I feel like whenever you say, it's not like it's what is it? A 4 to 12 kind of movie. It's more like 4 and above. Anyone can watch it kind of thing. But, you know, there is still that difference of like what matters really because with Harry Potter the story is still coming of age, but with Lord of the Rings it's mostly a matter of what is important to you and are you willing to what are you willing to like sacrifice and like knowing the good like when you've become so jaded you have to like have some hope. That kind of thing is like one of the messages in Lord of the Rings, and like I think that's also important. That's also important media for adults. Anyways, also hi Yusa. Good morning. Good morning. Since I know it's morning for you, but yeah, I don't know. I like films, even though I can't watch a lot. Um, I find because films go hand in hand with the work of animators because we do have to tell stories in a moving fashion. Oh my god, I just got noticed. Fuck off, Yuta. I'm flustered. But yeah, what else? What else is there to talk about? I like films. Majority of the films that I love really are animated films because again, it's not 4 to 12, it's 4 and above. And I'm 5 years old. But I like animated films. One of my favorite animated films are is The Little Prince. The way, oh my god, it's I think it's one of the things that really hooked me into the whole animated things. The whole animated things. But yeah, because it has stop motion in it, and also it's also a 3D film, but also it's an adaptation, or I guess uh re what's a good word for it? I guess shift of perspective, or like a change of narration of The Little Prince, which is, really cool, I think. Lots of animated films these days are honestly so insightful. Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Yes, The Little Prince. Yeah, I love The Little Prince. I love the little when the movie came out. I was really excited because I remember reading The Little Prince in Filipino because my sixth grade Filipino class was honestly one of my favorites because for once I had a really good Filipino teacher that I actually really like. That's the biggest reason. But also, um, I just like the whole idea of cherishing what's important to you, even if it's already out there, right? I think that's interesting, and like also following whatever it is you want to follow, your dreams and whatnot. And then when the film came out, I was like really excited, so I got the film. And then I watched it and it's like, oh my god, I love the films too. It's so good. It's so good because like the way, oh shit, the soundtrack, I listened to that soundtrack like the fucking like, oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. It's so soft and sweet, and like it really, it's very wondrous, I think, is a good adjective for it. The soundtrack for it, paired up with how stuff is told in that film, is ridiculously good. It's amazing. One of my favorites. Like, one of the inspired things for the lore tribute that we did, that I did the art direction for, was and storyboarded, was inspired by one of the scenes in The Little Prince, which was uh what's it's called? Uh uh what's the song called? It's not Suit Moi. Suit Moi is very different. Oh my god. Also, by the way, do you know who fucking composed that shit? Hans Zimmer. Of course it's Hans Zimmer. I'm just very happy about Little Prince. Let me search it up. It's a Undo Twa Katsing Si, the counting one. Equation. It's called Equation, right? Equation. Hans Zimmer. Of course it's Hans Zimmer. Oh yeah, it's called Equation. Little Prince is so good, yeah. Hans Zimmer is so cool. He is. He composed a bunch of shit. He I think he's the same composer of fucking Prince of Egypt, guys. Hello? Prince of Egypt. People are sleeping on Prince of Egypt, man. Fucking hell. But I think it's Hans Zimmer. It's Hans Zimmer, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Who? I'm searching it up. It is Hans Zimmer. Yeah. I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, the whole narrative storytelling and the whole usage of music and framing and repeating parallels is like fucking wild. And The Little Prince, like the whole and the ending with the whole shit, the star dome in The Little Prince, fucking chills every time I watch it. I'm like, I'm about to cry whenever I imagine that shit. It's so good. I love The Little Prince so much. Honestly, my top favorite film, probably. Next to fucking, what was it? How to Train Your Dragon. I'm stuttering from how much I love animated films. because I don't know. I think there's like a lot of love that goes into a multiple people work. I don't know, like a lot of films is just like really great. And I love it so much. And my favorite thing recently has been moving into games and just finding the same thing. Just like it's just a bunch of people loving what they do, and then just trying their best to tell whatever they want to tell using the medium they use. I'm like, yes, fucking kings, do your thing. Like same goes for theater, same goes for animated films, normal live action films, series and all that. Oh my god, manga, even manga actually. Oh my god, I love art, man. I love art. I can go fucking all day. Yeah, I love shit, man. Bro, listen, he did the OST for Dune. Yeah, it made the experience for it. Like whenever I hear Hans Zimmer, I'm like, fuck, of course it's Hans Zimmer. Also, Prince of Egypt is fucking crazy. That shit does not go down. I watched Prince of Egypt last month, if I'm not wrong. Like at least in the past couple months. But it's my first time. I've seen it very for those who have Prince of Egypt has the same sort of reputation as see now I'm just chatting. This is what happens. So uh Prince of Egypt has the same reputation as Lord of the Rings. If you have not watched Lord of the Rings, well, for people either have never watched it or think it's the greatest film. I think that's the reputation of Prince of Egypt as well. You've either never watched it or you think it's one of the best fucking films of all time. Even if it does tell like religious story, I think it's perfectly fine to go through religious stories as literature, as stories itself, because uh to some people, and because I think stories always have something worth telling, even if there are people who have um deeper beliefs in them. And with Prince of Egypt, they did a lot of things behind the scenes with wanting to obviously respect the story they want to tell, but also that shit does not go down, man. That shit just keeps going up. You started off with a fucking banger and it just keeps going up and up and up, and it does not miss at all. Like I could rewatch that film and I would not skip anything on it because it's just that good. Wait, my thing is buffering. Hold up. My thing is buffering. Are we good? Do, 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 do. Am I lagging? I might be lagging. Hold up. Wait. I might be buffering. Is it just my internet? I don't know. Okay, we back. Okay. I am worried because it gave me a warning. I don't even see view. Whenever I stream, I don't even watch the concurrent views. I just watch stream health because it's my biggest worry. But yeah, I don't know. I like films. I like a lot of things. I like even like the mundane stuff. Like even like